for being a check forger, imposter, and subject of the hit movie Catch Me If You Can, was in town today as part of the Better Business Bureau celebrating 75 years of service.
Yeah, he's known as one of the world's most respected authorities in forgery and embezzlement. Abagnale raised a lot of eyebrows with facts and figures in the field of fraud. Pro News 7's Drew Powell covered the seminar and joins us now.
Thanks very much. It was definitely an opening experience as the audience learned a great deal about topics such as security, identity theft, and the best way to bank and to do business, both in person and online. All the information came from someone who has been on both sides of the law.
One of the most amazing things to me is the fact that what I did 50 years ago is 4,000 times easier to do today than when I did it. Technology breeds crime. It always has. It always will.
That's Frank Abagnale talking about his past life as an imposter and white-collar criminal. He specialized in bank fraud. He now runs a financial fraud consulting company as well as consulting work for the FBI. He says based on his experiences, education will answer many of the problems.
I learned that the one way you really prevent crime is through education. You educate people how to protect themselves, both on the consumer side and the business side.
Business owners and managers, along with law enforcement who attended the Art of the Steal, say this seminar educated them in more ways than one.
I learned a great deal about protecting ourselves, our businesses, and our customers from fraud and how to prevent it.
It opened our eyes basically to a lot of things that we're not doing as good as we need to be doing, so I wish that everybody in Amarillo would have been able to see it just because of what we learned.
Even myself learned a lot of different things that I hadn't thought about that I think we can go out and help educate the public with as well.
With 38 years of consulting experience under his belt and 4 years of serving time, he says his accomplishments in the world of fraud came at a more challenging time.
If I did the same thing, I'd probably end up with maybe 18 months in prison or community service or probation, so certainly the punishment is not as stern as it was back 50 years ago.
Which explains why more people are persuaded by criminal activity. And everyone who I talked to who walked out of the room came away impressed, but mostly most of the concern there is into the seminar. It is designed to do what it just did, and that was to educate people and alert people as to what they can do to better protect themselves. Reporting from the Kennedy Broadcast Center, I'm Drew Powell, Pro News 7.